be the best. Simple and plain. That's why I play the game. To be the best, you have to win. And that's what drives me.
He's the best player in the game. It's just that simple.
Yo, what it do, good people? We back with another vid. Need y'all to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and spam that comment section. You coming through the door, kick your shoes off, kick your feet up, time to get comfortable. If you with the negative energy, please exit the building. I'm gonna say it again. If you with the negative energy, please exit the building. I don't know what's going on in the world. I don't know why these things is happening back to back, but questions need to be answered. Questions need to be answered.
Appears to have flipped over following landing. The Toronto Pearson Airport released a statement on X saying, quote, emergency teams are responding. All passengers and crew are accounted for. The flight originated from Minneapolis-St. Paul. Senior transportation correspondent Chris Van Cleve joins me now. Chris, what do we know?
That like button.
John, we understand that some federal officials are hearing reports of some injuries here, but again, the airport says everyone is accounted for. There are images trickling out that show this CRJ 900, which is a regional jet. It was operated by Delta's regional carrier Endeavor, but operating as a Delta flight. The plane appears to be upside down, the wings and tail ripped off. The nose landing gear still in place. People are being taken off the airplane. Medical crews have responded in Toronto. The Toronto Pearson Airport had gotten a significant amount of snow over the last week. In fact, over the weekend, they were working quite hard to clear. It had been about 7 inches of snow going in yesterday. So conditions, there will be something that will certainly be looked at here. But we're looking at another U.S. airliner. This one operated as a Delta connection flight that had an accident while or shortly after landing, in this case in Toronto. We don't know how many people are on board yet, but the airport says everyone is accounted for. We hear that there may be some injuries, but it does look like the cabin of the airplane, the passenger area of the plane, remained intact fully when whatever went wrong, and it went wrong with enough force, it appears, to have ripped the wings and the tail off the airplane, and it came to rest there on a runway in Toronto. Obviously, this is an unfolding situation. A lot of questions about how this could have happened. What could have resulted.
But how could all that happen? How could all that have happened? And who's to say that can't happen again? They trying to say weather was involved in this, but let's listen to what he just said.
And essentially flipping over about the airplane. The passenger area of the plane remained intact fully when whatever went wrong, and it went wrong with enough force, it appears, to have ripped the wings and the tail off the airplane, and it came.
It ripped the wings and the tail off the airplane. Now, who's to say this can't happen again? We don't even know the reason why it happened.
They are on a runway in Toronto. Obviously, this is an unfolding situation. A lot of questions about how this could have happened. What could have resulted in this plane essentially flipping over as it was touching down or shortly after touching down from Minneapolis-St. Paul. John. Chris, is there anything in that terminology, all are accounted for, that we should take any clues from, or that can be put into any further context? Or are they just literally trying to give us the limit of what they know without trying to get ahead of themselves, which is also something we won't do?
Hey, good day. We are coming on.
But you got to think about it. With all these plane crashes, and I keep saying it, and all this stuff that happening with these planes, that's going to make people not want to fly no more. Is they trying to scare the people? Is that what they're trying to do?
With breaking news out of Toronto Pearson Airport confirming that a Delta Airlines flight from Minneapolis-St. Paul had a serious incident during its attempted landing in Toronto. The airport issuing a ground stop for all flights there, and it's because of what you see right here. Early images showing the aircraft completely upside down. But the airport authority reporting, and this is incredible, that, quote, all passengers and crew are accounted for. I want to get...
Now that's a good thing that all the crew members and passengers are accounted for. I heard it was like 7 to 8 people that was injured, but that number could change.
To Tom Costello, our NBC News aviation correspondent. Tom, when you see that picture and you hear from the airport, and again, things are fluid at this hour, that everyone survived, it's quite incredible. What do we know right now? We can clearly see all that snow on the ground.
This is a regional jet. As you may recall, it was a regional jet involved in the incident in Washington a couple of weeks ago. This was a CRJ, a 900, and that means it can carry somewhere between 75 and 80 passengers inbound from Minneapolis into Toronto. Weather at the time, 18 degrees and blowing snow. Apparently, as it came down and landed on the runway, something went wrong, and somehow this plane ended up upside down.
How in the world does a plane end up upside down? I don't care if it's because of, if it's the weather conditions is bad. First of all, if the weather conditions is that bad, no plane should be flying in or out. No plane should be flying in or out. So that's one. But still, people still trying to figure out how does a plane end up on its back? Like literally, the plane is on its back, belly up. Like, what's going on? Something happened. What type of malfunction happened? We probably never know because they're going to try to cover it up.
Literally, you're looking at the bottom of the plane there. There's an incredible image right there as the plane is upside down. Toronto Pearson Airport firefighters on the scene very quickly and hosing it down. The amazing portion of this, as you mentioned, the airport is tweeting that all passengers and all crew accounted for. And the question is going to be, what happened? Was it in the landing? Was it in, did they hit ice as they were landing and unable to control the plane? There are a lot of unanswered questions right now, but more than anything, I think everybody is grateful, Tom, that nobody has been killed, according to the airport. The Association of Flight Attendants has just tweeted that the union representing flight attendants is responding to an incident in Toronto with Delta and Endeavour Flight 4819. That's the regional carrier for Delta. Crews are working this flight. We're working the flight, rather, and there are no fatalities, according to the union. We have had a series of aviation incidents of late, Tom, as you well know. The one here in Washington. We also had a terrible medevac plane crash in Northeast Philadelphia with 7 dead there. We had 10 people killed in a crash just off the coast of Nome, Alaska. And now we have this incident. But thankfully, at the moment, no fatalities reported.
And just listen to all those incidents he just reported within the last couple weeks. Just within the last couple weeks. Things make you say, I don't know, something ain't right. But we've been going through a lot of things throughout history and time that shows us something ain't right. But a lot of things get swept under the rug. And shit, this right here gonna be one of them, because they not gonna let what really happened. Like, just say, for instance, if it was a malfunction with the landing gear or something on the plane, they don't want the public to know that because they need to still make sales, because they don't want people to not fly with them no more. Boycott Delta. Like, they don't want people doing that. So we'll never know what really happened. Just pray for all the passengers. Hopefully no one ends up injured more than what they is or are now. FAA need to answer some questions. So we'll be on the lookout for them being brought, to the Supreme Court or however that works. They got to put them on the hot seat. The FAA going to be on the hot seat because they need to know what's really going on. And they have to do that just to make the public feel a little eased on what's really going on. But a lot of people going to be taking the train or driving to wherever they got to go, because as we can see, it's not safe flying. It's not safe flying. And I'm going to be honest, if I got children, I don't even have my child on the plane right now, let alone put myself on there. So, y'all got to think twice. But we're going to move on to the next story. Pray for all the passengers that was on that plane and crew members. Hopefully everybody got out safe. FAA got some explaining to do. But let's see. Get on over here to this. Y'all here for Trump administration considering banning junk food from being bought on food stamps? Like, now y'all got to give me some. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, because there's a lot of people that's in the uproar about this. But me as a working class citizen, I just can't fathom the fact that you got people that sit on their behind and don't do nothing, and they get all this money to go buy all this junk food, different type of lobster, shrimp, steak. They eat good, especially when they hit them with a little extra on the card. They be eating real good. But me as a working class citizen that paid my dues every day, get up and pay my dues every day, I can't even get nothing. I can't get nothing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. They offered me $15. Don't get me wrong. I ran with that $15 because that's what they gave me, but it was just a slap in the face. And that was like who pushing the paperwork in the back? If it came up to the point where it showed that I was only eligible for 15, you should have had it in the kindness of your heart to either say, we're gonna give him a little extra, or man, we ain't finna give him this 15, because that's like insulting the man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's the world we live in. But a lot of people in an uproar about this. Some people say they're gonna end up stealing because Trump doing this. People was already stealing this shit, so it don't matter. And then they saying you gotta lower the healthy food. The prices of healthy food is too high. That's what a lot of people saying. A lot of people that's saying that in the comment section don't even eat healthy as it is. And if they try to use the excuse that the healthy food is too high, that's a lie, because you can always find some healthy food for a reasonable price. You just got to know where to go. So all these people just want to have something to yap about now. I keep telling y'all, when it hit close to home, that's when everybody get to having something to say. But if it ain't got nothing to do with the food that's being put in their mouth, the money that's being taken out of their pocket, however that got to go, people don't give no fuck. But now that he fucking with the stamps, everybody named mama about to be hollering, crying, and saying, no, don't do this, or you shouldn't do that. Yep. It's hitting close to home. No more zoom zooms and wham whams. The mama getting zoom zooms and wham whams, giving it to her boyfriend that's coming over because he high, all off the children. All off the kids. That is crazy. He coming through eating they Doritos and they hot flamings, eating up all their fruit snacks. Yep. Let's see. Let's see what else they say in here. A lot of people really complaining about that, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. Trump has reportedly fired 700s of people in the FAA weeks after the fatal DC plane crash. Musk dodged suspected to be involved in the terminations. Hey, just imagine all the money that was given to the FAA to make sure that these planes are secured and ran properly, and the people that get on those planes are protected. But look what's going on. Like, look what's going on. Need to be a deep investigation with the FAA. And that's why Elon Musk is there. See, a lot of people scared of Musk now. And that's why a lot of people trying to talk about him, saying, oh, he wasn't voted in. He shouldn't have been in the White House, this, that, and the third. They scared about what he's going to discover. He's already discovered a lot of stuff that has a lot of people shaking in their boots, because a lot of people got their hands in the pot. All this is a connection. Everybody that works with politics, anybody that got to do with the entertainment industry, all this plays a part with them. A lot of things is about to be, I say, besides the Diddy situation, when it comes down to things that's in the financial industry, oh yeah. Yeah. That's going to be the second biggest story. That's going to be the second biggest story. all the money that the taxpayers is paying and where it's going, that's going to be the second biggest story. And a lot of Americans going to feel stupid. Yep. I feel like we as people need to know where our taxpayer dollars is going. That's what I feel like. We shouldn't be paying taxes on nothing if our taxes is going somewhere where they shouldn't be going. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. It's the funeral of the flight attendant in the DC plane crash. Just sad, man. Oh, she was born in 1990. Mm. Prayers out to the family. Condolences. Tragic. She waking up regular routine like she normally do, going to work. Yo, and she ended up losing her life going to work. That's sad. That's sad. But the FAA got some explaining to do. Literally. Let's see. And say Donald Trump blames Biden for the current inflation prices, despite claiming he will lower costs day one. I've only been here for 3 weeks. I have nothing to do with inflation.
It was a long before I ever got here. It was, I don't know if that this is, remember I've been here for 3 weeks. And when you saw the inflation numbers, I've been here for 3 weeks. I had nothing to do with inflation. This was caused by Biden. I had 4 years of virtually no inflation. So I'm just taking over. But I'll tell you what, this country has made more progress in the last 3 weeks than it's made in the last 4 years. And we're respected again as a country.
Do y'all agree? Y'all agree with Trump?
Very much. Thank you.
Yeah, but Trump.
So when I win, I will
They looking at him like he the bad man.
immediately bring prices down starting on day one. We will end Kamala's war on American energy and we will drill, baby, drill. We're going to drill. So when I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one. We will end Kamala's war on American energy and we will drill, baby, drill. We're going to drill. So when I win, I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one. We will.
So for them to try to use Trump, because he said on day one prices will go down. Come on now. This is sad that they trying to make this man out to be some type of criminal or some type of bad person. And all they ass crooked at the end of the day. Look at y'all favorite black woman. Kamala Harris and Douglas Emhoff attended a Broadway show in New York City. Gave some wild words to amazing cast.
Spirits tired, but not be deceived. Because then what do we have left? And the way that I see it also is that when we think about like these moments where we see things that are being taken, but also let's see, nature abhors a vacuum. So where there's a vacancy, then let's fill it, right? And let's know that
why is she doing her hands?
The reality is that the progress of our nation has always been about the expansion of rights, not the restriction of rights.
She steady talking nonsense, shit that people don't need to be hearing. What can you do for the people? She talking nonsense right here.
We're seeing a U-turn right now, but we have to keep fighting for those rights to be maintained, which means we have to be vigilant, and it's just the nature of it. Look at what this beautiful play and everything that we know the end that he was surprised he had to suppress so much. But we knew and we took those risks, but we have to be a clear eye. And it doesn't mean we don't see the beauty in everything. Right? These things all coexist. But I believe we fight for something, not against it.
Thank you so much.
She finally popped out though. Her and Emhoff, Douglas. His name is Douglas. You gotta say Douglas in front of that. But she finally popped out. Haven't seen Kamala since Trump got in office. She's back with her antics. She just saying a bunch of nonsense. No one's trying to hear it. Let's see. Shout out to Sino. This for fair use, commentary purposes only.
As if LeBron James was going to play in the game, and a lot of them bought their tickets to see LeBron play. But to avoid lawsuit, let me tell you what happened. There's a disclaimer there that tells you, due to injury or whatever, they're not responsible. You're not going to get a dime. And not only that, people, LeBron James was in attendance. He was in attendance. He did the interview. He came out with the team. You can't assess if he's injured or not. So your lawsuit's going to go nowhere. I'm telling you, to the fans that was talking about suing, your lawsuit's going nowhere.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Sorry, it just isn't. Now, I know fan theory is and the internet is something else, but real legal terms, I would tell you, hit the like button, good people. Hit the like button, good people. That's right, hit the like button. We appreciate all the love and support that we get. Like, share, subscribe to the page. If you're new here, congratulations. Now, the main question everybody got, because in all the promotions, LeBron is in all of the promotions and everything else that they've done leading up to this. Now, for the whole weekend, you saw very little of LeBron James in the promotion. You ever notice that? They interviewed Tracy McGrady and everybody else. They were not involving LeBron James in anything that was going on. Did you notice this? I want to know who paid attention. Did you notice LeBron wasn't involved in any of the activities or anything? Playing or not playing, he was not involved.
So that means it wasn't his show. It was the Steph Curry show.
Because it was like I told you before, this whole thing and this policy change everybody wasn't on board with. LeBron James did not like this idea because his format was the team LeBron, team Curry, team Kevin, team LeBron versus his team. We all pick players, and that's the way it goes. He liked that format. He thought it was great, the idea he came up with. That ruined tradition in the NBA. So
and y'all can't lie, that didn't. Y'all know that ruined the All-Star game. Y'all know that ruined the All-Star game. The East and the West was the best. That's how it's always been. Vince Carter, Allen Iverson, back when Kobe was playing, T-Mac, it was competitive. The All-Star game is not competitive no more. It's more for the younger age now. Like, I remember when basketball, the NBA was for everybody. Now it's just for the younger age. Man, they trying to please these kids that sit at home and play these video games. It ain't nothing. That's why when you play 2K, if you see what's going on in the NBA, certain shit is similar to 2K. I'm sorry. Certain shit is similar to 2K. I'm sorry.
they decided, okay, this isn't working anymore. The fans were very angry about it. And the people who spent all their money to come out, they can't stand the game. We need to try something else. LeBron James did not want to pivot. He said, well, all right, well, let's go back to the original way. And Steph then was like, that's kind of boring too. With today's modern time, and having silver super thinking like Steph Curry, the other colonizer, like Drake, they bring out colonizer number 2, Steph Curry, comes up with an idea that we can come out and say, hey, this is what we need to do. We need to make this thing like miniature golf. Curry got the whole league shooting threes. The whole league want to shoot threes because the league says we need everybody playing like Steph Curry. That style is exciting.
Sure.
Yeah, it's exciting when Steph does it, not when a whole team is trying to beat Steph Curry. Now, the colonizer Steph Curry decides to come along and decide that he wants to change the rules and tradition.
Appreciate them gifts.
Why is TNT shutting it down? They're not. TNT won't be in. They won't be partnered with the NBA anymore. So
they're not with them no more.
After this season,
okay,
it's done.
Hit that favorite button.
The NBA is moving. So this is TNT's last season under contract. So colonizer Steph decides, I'm going to sit over here and make a whole new thing format that's basically the Big Three, but we're going to have the Big Five.
Great.
Yeah, they should just stuck with the original.
Yeah, Big Five. We're going to do full court, and it'll be a mini tournament. Every team just go to 40 points, and we'll see which team wins. That's going to be exciting. You know how many YouTube shorts we can get off that? TikToks and everything. It's going to be great. We're going to dominate the internet. Adam Silver, dominate the internet. TikTok, Instagram, that's like 60-second basketball. I like it. I love it. This is exciting. So many opportunities here. So much fun. That's what I like. Of course you like that. Everything had something to do with this, had nothing to do with basketball. That Mr. Beast crap was the worst piece of junk I've ever seen in my life. The phoniest thing I've ever seen. We got a random person out of the crowd. I don't know him, but he's coming in there. Yeah, he's so media trained. Hey, this is Dame Lillard. He goes, he's fist bump Dame. You know, he wasn't no regular guy from the crowd. You got a regular guy from the crowd, he wouldn't have reacted that way. This guy had media training, everything. You ever play basketball? Yeah, I played some basketball, back in school and stuff. Okay, well, you hit the shot. What are you doing with the money? I don't know. Take care of some bills for my family. Probably take care and go to college. All right, good.
But that's why I say it's leading more into entertainment than a competitive sport. This is going more Hollywood than being competitive. And that's what's messing up NBA basketball. The entertainment is being put as like wrestling now. NBA is getting looked at like wrestling now. It's all entertainment.
It was the phoniest damn thing I've ever seen. Phony. This isn't working. This just exposed the magnet ball, by the way, because that's all it did was expose that. Now the magnet ball activity is going on. So now the magnet, they shoot the magnet ball. The magnet ball goes in and out. And they're making it like Dame Lillard can't hit 3 shots. So you just set this up so Dame Lillard could be the sacrificial lamb to lose to this kid shooting long distance shots. So you have to tell us an NBA player couldn't beat this kid who couldn't he barely could hit the backboard with the ball that he got. Then it's 30 seconds to commercial.
You could tell that he wasn't serious, though. He wasn't playing for real. That's why I say it's all entertainment. Dame wasn't serious.
Well, it's 30 seconds, then we got to go to commercial. We got to hurry up here. And right at the 29-second mark, the ball goes up, the siren goes off, and he hits the shot. The mascots come over, and then they grab it. They're like, hey, all right, you get in this thing here with $100,000 at once. And if that's $100,000 at once, I'm a goddamn champion. But anyway, he gets in there. He gets in there, right? He's like, so what's this? What does this feel like? Oh man, it feels amazing. You know, it's a wonderful feeling. No, I'm like, off program. Anybody want $100,000? They be too busy screaming. What's up, Dave? You know, they would be so excited. They couldn't probably settle down and do the damn shot, let alone give an interview. Gosh, Stephen, Dan Curry. You see, this is what they do. This is what they do. They think if they look like you, if they move like you, hell, anybody could be you. They ain't got to have your moves. They don't have to have that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly where we are. So we got to call it a Stephen coming and telling us what's wrong with the All-Star game. He's going to fix it. This is the way to do it. And Draymond said that Steph got mad about is the fact that Draymond Green said if the All-Star game is what we achieve to be, and what we strive to be, and what we want it to be, that's what we're striving for. The plane is a plane unless the president's on it. When the president is on it, it becomes Air Force One. Once the president is on the plane. When the NBA superstars get on the court, it's an all-star game. Because the all-stars are on the court. And we got rising stars, guys who shouldn't even be on that court with the all-star games. What do we say to the other players in the league who are good enough to be there, but just because there's not enough spots, they can't make it?
Exactly.
Now we got this.
Exactly. Oh, but that's just how it is. You gonna have some people say, but that's just how the world is. That's how it goes. And at the end of the day, like I said, there's other players out here with a lot of talent that's not getting marketed like they supposed to. They not getting marketed like they supposed to.
So now with this in hand and this in tow, you're looking at a situation that's way past everything that you've ever seen. And Steph was like, man, you know, this is I think we needed a new fresh look. They don't need a fresh look. You out here with Mitch Mac shoes on this arcade ass court. That's fun for you because you think this is a goddamn Dave and Buster's. This is the NBA. You want that? You go to Dave and Buster's. You go to Miniature Golf World. This ain't your TV show.
This is brand RP. You need.
But like I said, that's how it is. It's all about entertainment now. The more it could please the younger generation, because that's the only people that's really watching it. That's what they want. These them YouTube highlights.
You quit making a mockery. You think if LeBron James is making a mockery of the game that we just gonna be okay with you doing it? The same smoke I get of LeBron, I gotta get it this damn colonizer. The same smoke gotta come your way. Now, Greg, you're more skilled than him and you're a better basketball player.
Well, the thing Casino got to understand is it'll never go back to the original way, though. This is how it's going to go. So any player that they put in that position to be the face, it don't matter of the league or the All-Star game, they're going to make it go in this direction, all about entertainment, because they know that's where the money is. That's why LeBron got Bronny on the Lakers, because they know that's going to bring in money. So why not turn the NBA into the entertainment industry just like how wrestling is, because that's where the money is. After a while, you're going to start seeing celebrities actually playing in NBA games. I feel like that's how it's going to be. That's how crazy this is going.
But just like him, in a certain aspect, is y'all both believe like this is y'all thing here. And it's a problem is that you're subservient to this bum. This bum did not want to participate in your vision. When you participated in the vision that he had, you backed his play. He didn't back your play. He came out. Yep, I'm gonna wave my hand. I ain't with this stupid shit. Hey, I ain't playing. Now, the league knew LeBron was not gonna play because they didn't put him in any other promotions for this entire event whatsoever. They didn't run up to interview him or nothing. They sat there, he did his media day, and then they said, so we're going to see you out. Oh, no, you're not going to see me. And he sat out only because he was pouting about this format. He didn't like the format and said, well, we should have it like this, right? Like some of the main superstars be the captain, right? They don't have to play. They could just be like the captains of the team. And that's why I could be a captain. So that means I don't have to play, but I have the option to play if I want to. Like I come in for a play and then I can dip out. I'm like, they're like, what's so basically it's the big three. It's just the big five. You made a mini tournament, which is going to make Adam Silver just cream on himself. A tournament on a one-day tournament.
Dumb.
You know,
Stupid ass. So LeBron didn't play because it wasn't going his way. That's basically what he's saying. So LeBron got to have it his way every time.
Why I call Steph a colonizer? Because that's exactly what he is. If you was on the Patreon, you already know why. And I had to expose him. I like Steph, but I'm like, dude, I like you as a player. You know what I'm saying? But you've done some things, bro. You fake woke, and you out here doing all this garbage behind the scenes. You know, I hate people who try to pretend to be black, but don't identify like I'm black, and then don't do a damn thing for blacks. That's colonizer Steph. You grew up a white goddamn boy. You're in white boy activities. You don't do anything black. You golf. You ain't been to nothing black. But want to do everything and tell blacks what blacks need to be doing. See, that's the problem there. At least Michael Jordan got the decency enough to say, I ain't saying a damn thing. I don't give a damn about nothing. At least he was smart enough not to give a damn about nothing. People would rather you not give a damn about nothing than try to put them in affordable housing. We need this. We need the affordable housing. Then they said, okay, they put in affordable housing right where Steph Curry lived. Know what he said? Oh, no, I want no niggas about me. Colonizer Steph, this is what you asked for, right? Yeah, but not by my house. That's too close to where I live. What about my kids and families? Oh, but it's okay for them to be around somebody else's house. Colonizer Steph. You see? Remember, on that Patreon, I didn't expose them. Now, if I ever brought that video to YouTube, it won't even get played. That traffic won't move on that video. They not let that out. They can't afford to. It's too dangerous to their identity that they've created. They don't want that out to the world. Why do you think he identified with Drake a lot? That he cool with Drake. They colonizers. Those two are hand in hand. The colonizer crew. So they put the league in the hand of the colonizer. Who gonna tell you what's best for you, the black people? This is what y'all want to see. No, this is what white teenage suburbanites want to see. Who play Minecraft and goddamn Fortnite all day. This is what they want to see.
Like I said, it's to please the kids. It ain't just them. It's to please just the kids overall. They don't watch the actual games. They sit back and watch these highlights on TikTok and YouTube or Instagram reels. That's for them to see. Oh man, Kawhi Leonard just shot that shot. Oh my God, they didn't watch that in the actual game. Oh my God, Steph Curry just shot from half court. Oh my God, LeBron just dunked. Like they're not watching the actual game. They just watching these YouTube reels and highlights, and that's what that's for. To catch those clippings is for highlights. Because just imagine going on Instagram. If you look at one highlight reel from LeBron, Steph Curry, whoever, it's almost at 1 million views or probably better. Just think about it.
Not people that watch basketball games. You're catering the NBA to people that play Minecraft. Good. Where do you think that's going to take you? They don't buy tickets to the game.
Are you really the last person to find out about this skip ad?
Put something on the internet and be playing it while they're playing the game. Oh, dude, look at that. That's sick, right? I'm going to do that on 2K. Let's play 2K Street. Yeah, I'm trying to do that move.
Retarded ass.
13s to 25-year-olds. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at what they're doing. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm too old. But when you want to step away from people like me, that's cool, and go to another generation. But I'm somebody that pay money. I work, pay bills. I'm the one that would buy the tickets to go to the games. They feel we get the kids, the parents gonna do whatever the kids want to do. They come to town, kids want to go, parents they don't want to go, but they gotta go because their kids want to go. And we got the kids, we got them, we got the world. That ain't how the NFL thinks. Normally, you model yourself after your competitor, or not even really your competitor, but the goal in the area that you're trying to get to, that mark you're trying to get to, you kind of follow the game plan and the marketing strategy that they have in place to keep your game afloat. Just say, hey, they got a good modeling system to follow. That was the key to success that they used, and it worked flawlessly. They didn't give a damn about the players. They cared about the team. The team, the team. They're catering to families. We're not cutting out the dad to go to work on the truck. We're not cutting them out at all. They cater that game to men. And the women want to see the football players in tights. That's why they come to watch the game. They want to see that. They want to stay there with the excitement. And they doesn't play football out there in the yard. Get out there, watch football. A lot of times it thrives on the football.
Yeah, but I get where he's coming from what he's saying. But he got to understand the NBA is a cash operation now. It's been like that, but now it's leaning towards more of an entertainment side. So they seeing that that's where they can make all their money at. Yep. But shout out to Cino for that. If you want to go finish watching the rest of that video, go to Casino for Life. Yes, sir. But I think we're gonna end it right there. But y'all like, share, and subscribe. Once again, we're gonna send our condolences out to all the people that lost their lives in the DC plane crash and the people that's injured today in this Delta plane crash. The FAA, y'all got some explaining to do. But y'all like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We the People TV. Gone.